Dragon Ball Legends has released so many units over the years, and some could literally stay in the game for months, and others, well, they kind of stay in the game for a few days. Now today, I'm going to go over 10 units that completely fell off in Dragon Ball Legends. I mean, these guys are basically unusable, maybe because they got countered by a bunch of units, or because their kit is just trash. Now, of course, the GOAT Red Pan will never fall off, because she's in my heart, and I'm in every part. Now, number 10 of this list, I have a unit that I have actually been talking about a lot on my channel, and that is Legends Limited Pikkon Revival into Gogeta. This unit right now is completely unusable. I mean, green is kind of just a not very usable color. I mean, it's really not. I mean, it is safe because there's not many purples, but there's not many blues running around to counter, so kind of useless. I mean, this Pikkon is basically killable in 3 cards. This dude does not tank 0. Has 0 cover null, 0 tanking, 0 damage. Absolutely terrible. Now, Gogeta, on the other hand, he's different. Okay, no, not really. He still does not do that much damage besides his blue card. His combos do go on for for 10 seconds, and then that's it. Literally, that's literally it. His animations are beautiful, yes, but right now, currently, this dude fell off. Now this dude fell off a few months after his release. I would say a month and a half, 2 months. After that, he basically fell off with too many counters, and he could just not handle them all. Sadly, that's just what happens. Let's go to number 9. And number 9 is one of my least favorite units in Dragon Ball Legends, and that's also another revival. And that is Legends Limited Revival Nappa Revival into Vegeta. That was a long-ass sentence, Jesus Christ. Now, this is definitely the best before revival character I've ever seen. The Nappa on this unit is great. Tons of cover null, good healing, good support, good damage, tanking now, not really ever. But, you know, he's good. Now, when you go into Vegeta, okay, he's pretty impressive. He goes neutral, you know, all that good stuff. His animations are beautiful. Now, this dude fell off literally a week after his release because no one summoned on him. There were too many yellows. Anniversary was right around the corner, so nobody wanted this dude. You know, his animations were cool, but they were not worthy enough to just completely skip the anniversary and waste all your CC on this dude. That's just not how it worked. Sadly, that is how it is, but it's just not how it worked, like I said. This unit is completely unusable with way too many yellows in Dragon Ball Legends, and is completely unusable because his damage sucks. It goes type neutral only on green. Tanking is terrible. First of all, he's going to be always type at a disadvantage. I mean, this unit just has a very terrible time. When purples are dominant, this dude could come back. Let's go to number 8. Get it? Come back. Okay, I'm stopped. Well, goddamn, here comes another revival unit, and that is Legends Limited Revival Piccolo into Orange Piccolo. The only Orange Piccolo we have in this game. We have 3 APs go on and 1 Orange Piccolo, I'm just saying. Now, this dude, before Revival, is terrible. I mean, you need a green card before he dies, 0 cover null, good damage, terrible tanking. But after he revives, he's really not that much different. I mean, his blue card hits hard, but everything else is kind of weak. Not much damage, not much tanking. His gauge only fills up once, so it's not very usable. Green card is pretty weak. I mean, very disappointing unit. I mean, for him releasing pretty close to Beast Gohan, and to be this bad, no, he released close to Glam, that's my fault. And to be this bad is really disappointing. He has a platinum equipment, and it's one of the worst platinum equipments I've ever seen. It's not supposed to help him, it almost made him worse. The platinum equipment almost made him worse. 3 revivals in a row, and they all just suck. You know, this dude is definitely the better one out of all those two. Maybe, Vegeta is better than him. But this dude's completely unusable in this meta. First of all, he's way too old. He tanks 0. Every unit on this list is going to be the same. This dude fell off a few weeks, maybe a month and a half, about around a month after his release. But he could just not be that guy after what he did. And you know what he did? I have no idea what he did, because he didn't do dog shit. Let's go to the next unit. Okay, I'll get off of revivals. Instead, we're going to move on to transforming. Now, I'm not saying the next unit is going to be transforming, we're just moving to this, I'm just saying. Now, Legends Limited Super Saiyan Broly was one of the worst releases in 2024. I'd say top 3, maybe even top 2 of one of the worst releases in 2024. He is an amazingly fun unit. Blue card hits very hard, but like everyone else, this dude has 0 tanking, but did great damage. On release, of course. On release, this dude did great damage, but terrible tanking, healing a lot, has a lock-in, and he is great. He did not really fall off. Like, I can't say, oh, he fell off a week after his release or a month after release, because no one summoned on this dude, so he did not have a correct estimate on when he fell off. But I'll play it safe and say he fell off 2 weeks after his release. Let me know if you agree in the comments. But I'm going to say 2 weeks. I think that fits him perfectly, just because not many people have this unit, but he's very fun, but he's not very good. I mean, this dude is completely unusable. He is red, which is good, but it doesn't matter because he has no buff cancellation, and he doesn't tank. I mean, you bring this dude up against Beast Gohan, who he's type advantage at, and he get 3-shotted. I mean, You can't be type advantage and be 3-shotted like this. It's not fun. Let's go to the next unit. This unit is sad. Now, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta did not fall off because of power creep or anything like that. He fell off because every yellow unit in this game counters him. Beast Gohan will counter him in every way. Triku will counter him in every way. Ultra Majin Vegeta will counter him in every single way. I mean, it was embarrassing. Now, this dude fell off, I would say, 4 months, 5 months after his release. I mean, even when Ultra Majin Vegeta came out, anyways, this dude was still all over the meta. But sadly, Ultra Majin Vegeta completely changed that and touched him illegally in 300 different ways. Yep, that's what he did. This Nigerian, Black, Jamaican, African monkey was so annoying. Stupid gauge, ultimate that would one-shot you, AoE green, lock you in, gauge, lock you in, you know, in crazy, crazy, crazy last man potential. This dude go neutral, tons of damage. Tanking was not really there, but on release, it was kinda there, and it still is kinda there. Bring this unit into PvP. If you're not fighting a yellow unit, you will most likely win the match. If you even fight one yellow unit that I just mentioned, you will lose the match, because he cannot do anything against them. That's just how it is. Triku, you know, every time you lock Triku in, you can't do shit, you know. He has everything in this game that counters him. This unit fell off, not because of how bad he was, but because of every unit in this game counters him, and they keep releasing more and more and more yellow units to counter this, this monkey. I mean, it's just so sad. Okay, let's go to the next unit, which is an Ultra. Can you guess who? He's also purple. If you guessed Vegeta, you are not correct. It is Ultra Golden Frieza. Now, unlike Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he did not lose because of counters. He just lost because of power creep. This dude is the definition of failing his job. He came out to basically counter Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and it was terrible. He did not counter him at all. This dude on release had good tanking, incredible damage, easy cover null, and a comeback that does insane damage, AoE on his ultimate, blast cover change, which at the time was very, very, very useful. And you'd be like, wait, how did this guy fall off then? He just failed to do his job. I mean, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was killing this dude. You know, any green unit was killing this dude. I do not know why. I read this dude's kit yesterday, and I do not know where they went wrong with this unit to make him fall off so fast. I mean, power creep obviously got to him, you know. Every unit, they will soon get power creeped. But this unit, I feel like got power creeped way too fast. I mean, it was actually embarrassing. I read this dude's kit. I do not see where he died. Now, I believe this dude fell off around 2 months after his release. He fully fell off after 2 months. Just because of how unusable he started to become more and more every single day. I mean, Pan. Oh my god, Pan. Now this one may be a little unexpected, but I'm gonna go with Legends Limited Spirit Bomb Goku. This dude fell off. I actually don't know why, but this dude fell off around 2 months after his release, just as well like Frieza. Basically because green units were popping around, you know, he was just hard to use. He does have buff cancellation. He has a very good gauge. It's kind of confusing how it works, but very good gauge. Tanks really well after you get his gauge full. You know, this dude heals, at the time, was the best healing unit in the game. He was basically a better, you know, MVP 17. It was incredible. This dude's ultimate would hit super, super hard. He did damage. He tanked. This dude had everything, and at the time, seemed like a perfect unit. Then Super 17 came out, who's a red, so he should be type disadvantage, but did so much damage that it ran this dude out of existence. All the healing this dude got, which made him so liable, was gone, because Super 17 gives you so many health, de-restoration debuffs, that you could not heal with this unit. It was actually like so sad. I was actually so sad, because this unit is fun, do not get me wrong. This dude was very fun. He fell off, like I said, 2 months after his release, just because green units were coming around. There was a red unit that was better than him, even if he was type disadvantage. He could just not cook in the meta he was in. With a 1 platinum equipment or 1 Zenkai, this dude can definitely become very, very usable. He's a very good support type unit. He has solar flare, good blue, hard hitting ultimate, great animations. Let's go to the next unit, but Kid Goku I would definitely use again. Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku is one of the biggest examples of falling off. This unit came out to basically counter Ultra Vegito Blue, and he did it for a bit, but with Ultra Vegito Blue being Ultra Vegito Blue, he just overpowered this unit. Now this unit did great damage, tanked kinda well, incredible damage, and he was actually really helpful in the meta. He helped the meta a lot. But sadly, he came out to at the point that were so many counters, he could not do anything. I mean, Ultra Janemba, who was supposed to counter Ultra Vegito Blue, kind of countered this dude even more. That's how sad it was. I love this unit. He's actually one of the units I summoned on multiple times, like multiple times, and that's because his unit was so fun, so cool, and was just an awesome unit all around. But sadly, he could not last. This dude fell off, maybe fully fell off 2.5 months, 2 months after his release, and that was because of so many counters coming out, too many red units that were destroying him, too many green units that were destroying him. This dude could just not keep up in the meta. The meta was destroying him in every way. It was touching him in every way. Private parts, everywhere in your body, this dude was getting touched. Like I do with a pan, not gonna lie. But like, it was just sad that this unit could not cook because of the meta he was in. Let's go to the next units. Okay, I'll do it. I will not put Legends Limited Super Vegeta in the number 1 slot. He will go in number 2. On release, this dude was cooked. On release, this dude was cooked. He lasted 0 seconds. I cannot tell you when this dude fell off because he was never fell on. Like, this dude was never usable, so he never fell off because he never was good. That's how painful this unit was. This dude does almost 0 damage. One of the worst tankings I've ever seen in any unit. Does not have any hardened. Blue card pretty weak, ultimate weak. Everything this dude has is weak. Now his animations are great, but besides that, you cannot cook with this unit. Like I said, I cannot tell you when he fell off because he never fell off because he never was felt on. Like that's just how it was. Now you're lucky I don't put this dude in number 1 because he deserves number 1. But every time I put Legends Limited Super Vegeta in the number 1 slot, everyone just shames me in the comments for being a hater of Super Vegeta. I love Super Vegeta. Okay, I do. But he just deserves number 1. But I will not give him number 1. I'll give it to another unit. That's all I have with Super Vegeta. Say hello to the number 1 slot. A unit that you will all remember, but forgot about at the exact same time. You'll see why. In the number 1 slot, the unit that in my opinion fell off the hardest in Dragon Ball Legends is Legends Limited Evo Ken Goku. Wait. Legends Limited Evo Ken. Yeah, that's it and all. Okay. This unit fell off the hardest I've ever seen a unit fell off. I mean, it is insane. On release, these dudes were great. Comboed forever. Great damage. Tanking, not there, but damage was there. Comboing was there. These dudes were combo demons. And these guys were, without a doubt, an awesome unit. Great animations. So these units were so awesome. These dudes fell off around almost 3 months after their release. I would say that's when they fully fell off, 3 months after their release. They fell off because of power creep, too many counter units, all those things, you know, because counters ruined everything in this fucking game. Unlike Pan will never fall off. Pan, you're so hot. Now, these units, the reason why I'm putting them in front of Super Vegeta is because if I put Super Vegeta in number 1, all of you guys will fucking hate me, so I kind of don't want that. But the other reason is, if you run Super Vegeta in PvP right now, he could still do damage. He would do damage. He will not tank, no matter what you do. He will not tank. But he will do damage. No matter what you do to Evo Ken, they will not do damage. They will not tank. They will not combo. They will not do anything. I mean, it's so sad. This unit fell off so unbelievably hard. It actually makes me want to cry. Because this unit was so fun, so awesome, but was cooked on release. On release, people knew this unit would fall off because their damage was falling off even on release. Even though they did great damage, they did not see it lasting. And they were right. He does not last long, like me to Pan. Get it? Anyways, this unit was super sad. Now that's it for this video, guys. Subscribe. Subscribe if you love Pan. Subscribe if you love me. No homo. And just subscribe, guys. I need you guys right now. I'm gonna go jerk off the Pan.